no one has been a bigger critic of our Representative George Santos ever since he was caught lying about his entire life history than fellow New Yorker and fellow gay Congressman Richie Torres from New York. And recently, Torres announced that he is introducing the Santos Act. It's a bill that punishes candidates who lie to voters about their qualifications. He has introduced a bill in partnership with Representative Dan Goldman from New York as well. So in case you wonder what Santos Act stands for, it is Stop Another Non-Truthful Office-Seeking Act. That's what it stands for. The bill states that the House and Senate candidates have to provide information about their education, military service, and employment history. Those who lie about their background will be punished with a $100,000 fine and/or a 1-year prison sentence. Well done, Torres. Good for you. Like Representative George DeSantos, have you ever lied on your resume? What are we all talking about? What do you think? What, that face? What?
I told you there was a time that I was going to need some curse words.
Oh. I didn't know it was going to happen so quickly.
George Santos is what we're talking about. Like, why do we need to create a law that you can't lie?
Look at his face.
To become
a leader.
A public figure, an elected public.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on a different level than
lying on your resume.
Then lying on your resume. Okay, I think that everybody has fibbed a little bit.
Upgraded your resume.
Upgraded. Elevated your resume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I worked at McDonald's. No, I was a fry technician.
Exactly. That's not lying, because there is a technique to frying, right? There is literally a technique to frying.
But that, I don't think that is such a bad lie. Okay, I mean, again, there's little white lies.
I don't even think that's a lie. This is lying.
This is lying.
Lying about your name. Your name.
Your name. Your military experience. There are people that will.
How do you fudge or forge military experience?
There are people that will just vote for you just for that. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like, okay, I was, if somebody was in the military, they're gonna. I mean, that's just crazy that he would lie about everything.
Why do we have to create laws in order to? Why isn't this just standard? Why isn't this the standard? Why?
Jamal. Politicians lie.
We know that, but wow, like. You're not even real. Right?
Basically,
who are you?
What is the truth, Mr. Santos? Like, is that really even?
Who are you?
I don't know. Who are you? Well, if this bill passes, now people won't be able to lie. And yes, you're absolutely right. Something like this we shouldn't need something like this, Jamal. But you know what? We do. This guy has been, he has been in the political scene for years under false pretenses all throughout.
And if he could do this, can you imagine how many politicians we've had? We have no idea who the heck they are.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Like, if that's really your name.
It's the truth. Is that really your name, Mr. Santos? I don't know. Let's talk to your parents.
Are those really your parents?
Are they really your parents? Did you really come out of your mom's vagina? Is that the vag you came out of? Are you sure?
No wonder they're so, politicians are so screwy. That just makes sense, right? Yeah,
well.
I find this hilarious.
It's hilarious. I mean, again, everybody smudges a little bit. Maybe it's a time. Maybe you were at a job for, 8 months and you're like, you know what, let me just put a year because it sounds better. But, I mean, in this day and age, you can find out everything.
Yes. Yes.
Like, that's what I would
secret.
I would be in constant
age.
Yes, I would be in constant fear.
Like, you can Google anybody.
Anybody.
And I have.
Anybody. Every time my best friends date somebody new, I Google them.
I Google who I date too.
I mean,
gotta stay safe.
Yes.
I Google.
Yo, people is crazy. Like, yeah.
Dead ass.
Yes, dead ass.
You don't want to end up like that Dahmer shit. See, there goes the answer.
See, there was 3. You're allowed.
So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the Faye What Show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ+ media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the Faye What Show. Get the week started with me.